Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to It's So Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I'm your host Martin, and in this episode we're going to be talking about Crypto Rally. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, leave us a comment below. I want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and that bell. That way you're going to be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links will be going out here. There we go. Links will be going out here shortly, right? So let me grab those Discord links, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me tonight. Sorry about this super early stream. I know we should stream at a different time. Not my intention to come live right now, but you know, I went to come live today, and I'm not gonna have time. I have to go somewhere at have to be somewhere at 6:30, so I have to do a hard cutoff at 6. I was really rushing to get everything started at 5, but you know, work, other stuff going on at the same time. But if I'm here, and I'm glad that I'm able to be here with you guys and share today for streaming. So let's move on to the screen where the magic happens. We're gonna be looking at market cap first. So let's go there. Market cap still above the 20 moving average. We still have that hidden divergence that is pushing resistance, putting resistance in the price, and we can tell that we're fighting to try to get higher, but we're unable to, right? That divergence, that hidden divergence, certainly putting pressure on the price. Like we said yesterday, we're slightly below where we were at yesterday, but again, still trying to move. So neutral at 48.18 on the RSI. Really not a lot going on since, you know, from what we had yesterday, but at least it looks as though in market cap terms that we're trying to break out. For Bitcoin, it's not so hot. It's been a bit of a fight today for the price. And then for alts, some alts have been doing extremely well, and we're going to talk about that. ADA was doing beautiful today, as long as HNT and some others. So we're going to be looking at those. Thank you guys for joining me tonight again, or today, sorry, this afternoon. I'm usually saying tonight, but this afternoon. Calicrip, thank you very much for being here. Andrew, contribution, excellent. Let's go, Ada, yeah. Let's go, Tarp. All right, cool. I almost misread that one. Two classic gentlemen podcast. Thank you very much for being here. Calicrip Doc, funny. I watch your YouTubers because they can be slightly entertaining. Anytime are actually learning TA. Awesome, dude. Thank you very much for that. Legendary Jade. Legend. Awesome, dude. Was it Anchor? Great. Sagmark. Thank you very much, guys, for being here and for joining me. All right, let's keep rolling again. Market cap. We're seeing that pressure build. We're seeing the price failing to go higher. Now, where we close today in this hour candle is going to be key. If we close above that 20, which looks like we're going to do it on total market cap, we're going to be good. If we drop below that 20 on market cap, it'll basically be telling us that we're having a fake breakout and we might be rejecting this area. However, we're still going to have this blue line that will act as support, right? So not all is lost, but we're not at that super clean area where we want to see a good break happening, right? So let's go check out Bitcoin so you can understand what I'm talking about. Bitcoin has been struggling, right? We had this divergence yesterday. We were slightly green. Right now we're going on the red, and we're moving slightly below our 20 moving average. The 20 moving average is at 48,727. We're slightly above it right now again. So 48,839. And we've just been flirting with moving slightly below it, moving slightly above it, but see now we're very, very close to it. But again, that hidden divergence that I was talking about, it's still affecting us. We're getting the breakout. This will just basically be confirming that we're breaking out of this downsloping channel. But we're failing to get above the 20 moving average right now, right? And like I said, it's not that we broke above the 20. It just so happened that we opened up the next day and we were above the 20, but not because we broke above it. So 20 moving average moved below us, so we're not breaking. Therefore, we're not having a lot of strength on the move. I'm not sure if I'm relaying this to where you can understand it, but that's basically what's happening, right? It's not that we broke through it with strength and plowed through at 20 saying we want to move higher. It's just a casual thing that happened that, the next day opened, the 20's below us. Oh, well, we're not really strong enough to break above it, so we don't know where we want to go. I think that's what we're seeing reflected here. Closing above the 20 today would certainly tell us that at least we're trying to be above that area, but we're going to have to wait for tomorrow's candle for confirmation. Sucks, that's the way it goes. Tomorrow's candle, if it drops below 20, it'll be a fake breakout. If it manages to stay above the 20, it will kind of be signifying a potential break. And again, we're a couple days from Christmas, and like I said, I was hoping for a Christmas rally. We're getting it in a couple of projects. Bitcoin's not there yet, but a lot of alts, a lot of the other alts, are definitely getting some kind of pumpage going on, and that could help spark a rally for Bitcoin. So that's something I'm looking for. And right now, like I said, neutral at 44.28. Let's go here on the 4-hour chart. Oh, by the way, sorry, on the daily, tightness of the Bollinger Bands starting coming, right? So watch out for a potential squeeze of the Bollinger Bands, and then a wild move happening. 4-hour chart breaking out of this area again. Look, we're trying to go higher. We're not creating anything bearish. We're not creating anything bearish yesterday, and all we're getting is sideways motion. We're going down a bit, not really decided. This is just consolidating after the movement up. We could be going for another leg up, and we'll see where it goes. Andrew says, cool shirt, bro. Thank you very much. Earl Guns, please lower the background music. Is it not low enough? Let me see where it's at. Yeah, I didn't go lower. Thank you very much for letting me know. Here we go. It's usually around there. I'm not sure why it didn't automatically lower. It usually lowers by itself, but thank you for letting me know. Earl. Madison, hey, how's it going, man? Haven't seen you in the longest time. Anyways, so, moving down a bit, right? We should still be going for this move at some point in time, hopefully, because we're breaking out of this falling wedge. However, this resistance could be where we consolidate a bit before we move back up. So that could potentially come back into play at some point in time. Anyways, neutral at 58.62 and still determining where we want to go. There's nothing else bullish happening. There's nothing bearish on the 4-hour. So let's go to the 1-hour chart. In the 1-hour chart, we had bearish divergence. A lot of projects had bearish divergence. A lot of projects got rid of it, which was extremely good. It's just Bitcoin that is being affected and not really pumping. So that bearish divergence strong is getting us to move sideways. We're not breaking down from a strong bearish divergence. We're moving sideways, and we're struggling with the 20. Look at the tightness of the Bollinger Bands. We're just been channeling, we're just following in that small area of movement, constricted area of movement for a couple hours now, and we should be looking for a break. Again, I was really hoping, or what I'm thinking is going to happen here, is going to make some slight positive momentum, and then we're going to be anchoring to a slightly higher point, right? Maybe that $52,000 mark, right? So like that, and then we'll be anchoring to a less positive momentum move, and then half strong bearish divergence, and that potential talk about moving down. But for now, the way this is looking and then the sideways motion that we're getting, it would suggest that we could be aiming for another move up. I mean, I'm not going to put a lot of money on that move, but I would be setting up a very, very tight stop loss on this move, because there's a really good chance we could go below that 47,338. So maybe somewhere around there, I'll be putting some kind of stop, right, if I were to enter, and then look for an exit near that 52, or let it run in case it goes higher. But those would be like the way we'll be looking at the market again. That sideways motion is not really telling us a lot. There's nothing bullish going on. There's also nothing bearish going on besides the strong bearish. We're not breaking down, and the tightness on the Bollinger Bands. Unfortunately, volatility doesn't tell us we're going to break. It just tells us that we're going to break at some point in time. So tightness of the Bollinger Bands coming in means volatility is leaving the market. When it comes back up, we're going to pick up a wild swing. Dollar pulling back will reflate the corn. It could, Carthago, it could, right? All right, so Madison says Christmas sales. Awesome. Anyways, neutral 48.66. That's it for Bitcoin. Let's go check out Ethereum. Ethereum at 3,985. Now Ethereum's also been struggling a bit with its price action. It was above, you know, that 4K yesterday. We're breaking back below it, but still holding support at this previous 100% high, which is back here at 3,961. We are at 3,985. Again, not a lot going on. We hit the 20. Hey, we hit the 20 and we're rejecting it. Not good. Again, Ethereum hadn't made its move above the 20 and above the blue lines. We have that double resistance as well overhead. We need to get above that. Starting to make positive momentum. Not the hottest. Even making positive momentum with a negative move. Not super bullish, right? Neutral at 46.43. Let's go to the 4-hour chart for Ethereum. On the 4-hour chart, short term, there was nothing bearish. We already established that yesterday. Not a lot happening right now. Came back down, hit that 20, found support twice. But we're not really moving away from it. We're also not doing anything bullish. Neutral 51.90, and this could be happening because of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is moving about the same, so it could be following Bitcoin here with Ethereum. 1-hour chart, bearish divergence strong, move down. But again, you can see that although we move down, all we're getting is mostly sideways motion, right? We're about the same level that we were at yesterday, December 21st, at 9 in the morning. So not a lot going on as far as movements, but we're getting that sideways motion feeling here. Again, if we were to box this move, even if I make a tight box, like somewhere around here, right? Because this is a high, this is a low. Most of the moves, again, contain within that area. Not that I want to contain them within that area, but again, it's just using a quick high and a quick low, and you can see that most of the moves are in that average zone. So we're just moving sideways. All that tells us is that we're not going anywhere right now. So we are neutral at 45.45. Here, we don't have anything bullish either, right? Low, lower low, more negative momentum, lower on the hour side. Neutral, like I said, 45.45. A lot happening here on the 1 hour. But let's go look at coins that are doing things that we're looking at. Polkadot data size said. I'm not sure what I said for dot, but we'll go back and look at it. Let's go look at HNT real quick before we move on to the request. HNT up 14%. Very, very nice. Very nice move. At some point in time today, it was pushing back down, hitting that 10%, but also was hitting almost 17% throughout the day. And we can check that, right? We can go from here and, sorry, on the daily. Go from here to here, right? And look, 17.93. So it's doing really, really good today. I'm pleased with HNT. He's doing extremely good with the bullish divergence. This could be a sign as to what could happen to the rest of the market. Hopefully, everyone will follow suit. A lot of projects are doing this. We're trying right now to get above that 2618, and it's an area that we've called for a hit. So we're hitting it, and we're struggling with it, just like we're supposed to when we hit a resistance. So we're sitting bought at 63.53. Let's get this rolling. Let's go to that 4 hour. On the 4 hour, look at this, right? We're looking at this divergence. We managed to go higher. Guess what happened here? We're creating divergence. 74.65, 69. Yes, it's still slightly lower. So we're still having this strong bearish divergence. And all it's getting is we're getting it at a resistance, right? At the 2618. And all that is getting us to do is struggle a bit, right? We're flirting with this area. We want to go higher. We're failing. We're trying to go higher again. Are we going to do it? I hope so. I hope so. It's going to be a good move here for HNT if we do get above that target. Right now, it's also resistance at 41. Sorry, support. It wasn't resistance. $41.19. So we're sitting bought at 77.38. And what's going to happen as soon as we go higher here? We're going high, slightly higher high, still coming down lower here, and here on the short term, high to low on the RSI. And with that, a potential movement down. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. All right, 1 hour chart. All right, HNT is still going higher. Boom, here we go. This still coming lower. Look at that. Boom, strong bearish divergence. We don't have it here anymore on the RSI, so we're gonna get rid of it there. But against the MACD, we do have that strong bearish divergence. Move this down again below that $41.19, and we're recovering it right now very nicely. And we're gonna see what happens here. So if we do go higher, immediately we're gonna start creating bearish divergence. That's just inevitable. How we go about it and how strong we pump is gonna be key. Now we are not pumping anything bullish, low to high, negative momentum, less negative momentum, and low to high on the RSI. We don't have anything bullish to pump with, so we're just trying to rally. And we're running on empty, we could say. But something that I do like is that the bearish indicators that we saw yesterday are kind of failing to play out. And what that would tell me is when bearish indicators fail to play out, bulls are in control. Therefore, we must be looking at some kind of bullish conditions for the market, right? So at least for some of the alts, right? Some of the other alts are still in pain. Let's see real quick what was requested. First coin that came in was ADA. So let's do that one real quick. ADA at pumping 4.53%. At some point in time today, it was doing a little bit better. Still struggling, right, with the area that we called for, that 236 at $1.34, right? So breaking above this this resistance zone, getting above the 20, which is good. And now we're facing that negative resistance. And we also said above there, $1.40. We got close to it, but we haven't quite hit it yet. But it does have a lot of resistance, so ADA does need a strong push. Tightness on the bungee bands coming in. We're going to see a wild move, hopefully. And sitting at neutral at 44.77. That wild move, I'm hoping that it goes to the upside and that this is not a bear trap like we were calling for yesterday, right? Remember, a lot of projects, I said, they're developing something that looks a little bit like a bear trap, so we must be careful. Look, we're looking for that bearish divergence. It pumped. It managed to go higher as well here. Look at that. Boom. We got rid of it. Again, a lot of projects pushed through that divergence, and they no longer have anything. So this is a push. Now we're starting to consolidate. It's not looking bad. Nothing bearish, nothing bullish. Bought at 66.07. 1 hour chart. It's also not looking bad. Look, we did manage to go higher. We're looking at that bearish divergence. Even here, we dropped the bed, but not a lot, right? And then we came up higher with a lot more strength. And what I'm going to do here is zoom in. Yeah, so you see, even if I position myself here, definitely going much higher. So guess what? We got rid of this bearish divergence, right? We got rid of it. We no longer have bearish divergence. So we pumped the bearish divergence, consolidating right now in what seems to be a triangle or some kind of flag. We could even say a falling wedge. I would wait for a little bit more confirmation as to what we're building here, but at least what I can tell you is that it's looking a little bit like this on first sight, right? And here, if I go from here to here, again, we're making what looks to be now a falling wedge. It's going to depend on how we keep on consolidating, because on a shorter time scale, we might be looking at something that looks like this, right? A triangle. So, but still, we still got a lot of time to go for this pattern to build. Now, hitting that 20 could lead us to where we bounce and try to go higher and break to the upside on this falling wedge, which is where we should be looking for a break. So we're going to see how things go from there. Again, extremely happy with the way some projects are moving. Like I said, right, a lot of projects were looking bullish, so the bearish indicators could fail to play out. And in some cases, they are failing to play out. In cases like Bitcoin, we're still seeing a bit of a struggle in the fight. You try to go higher and break above that 20 moving average, right? So everything's good here. All right. That's it for this one. Then someone said TARP, but I have no clue where TARP is at. If it's not top 250, TOOP. If it's not TOOP 250, that's not here. All right. I think you might have met Trap. Let's go Trap, because I looked for that, but it's not there. All right, up next, Anchor. Cool, let's do Anchor. Sorry, guys, if I'm going fast. You guys are putting in some requests, and I'm really tight for time today. I do have to do a hard cutoff at 6. So I do have to get everything as much as I can in, so we can keep on seeing, right? And like I said, this hour closing is going to be key for Bitcoin. We're going to round back to Bitcoin before 6 and probably just take about a minute or two after 6 so we can talk about Bitcoin real quick before we sign off. That's going to be it, right? Nothing after 6. So 6, I have to be back at Bitcoin. Neutral, bullish divergence, trying to rally right now, hitting that 20, still finding resistance. So we're seeing similar things to what was happening with the rest of crypto. High to low, positive, and high to low. Pumping 4% yesterday, and right now another 2%. So again, not doing bad. We're seeing this bullish divergence coming. We're getting the cross of the MACD and the RSI. Tightness of the bungee bands coming in. Could this lead to another spike? Yeah, we could be looking for a pump in price. Neutral at 45.72. But again, it's going to depend on how we handle this 20 and how this comes in, right? We're not developing anything bearish, but again, it looks a little bit like we're hooking. That hook motion could come with a drop, so we'll see. 4-hour chart. Tracy to West, how's it going? Thank you very much for being here. Again, bearish divergence, drop down since, not creating anything bullish. Rallying with the rest of crypto, good. At least the big the alt projects, not the big projects. Projects are kind of in trouble, but here, look, we have bearish divergence strong. We'd had the possibility for a movement down, right? So again, looking for a potential movement down here on Anchor. So let's get this going on here, right? High to low, and then we don't have it against the RSI. We're sitting bought at 61. Sorry, at 60.53, and we're gonna see where we're gonna go from there again. And moving down, get us to that 20 moving average at 10.19 cents. We'll see where we go from there. 1 hour chart. Let's go there. 1 hour chart. What are we doing? Boom, going up higher. Great. Here we go. Look at this. Bam. Bearish divergence strong. It's gonna break down. We're not breaking down, right? We're not breaking down. We're just moving sideways. So we had the bearish divergence strong, and right now all we're getting. Why is this not working? Here we go. Here we go. Sorcery. The shortcuts weren't working. Brown, how's it going? Bearish divergence. So we moved down and hit that 20. Still trying to find support lower than the previous high. So we're failing to get higher than the previous high, and we could be looking for a breakdown. We're below 20 right now, so we're going to see how Anchor handles this. But again, failing to get higher than the previous high, gets this divergence still coming to play. Could move us down. We did create some hidden bullish, and that's what got us to rally. But that rally failed to get higher, like I said, than the previous high we had. Immediate previous high here at 10.77 cents. So on that failure, we're rejecting and moving down still. Could this be something that could happen with the rest of crypto and we start to get some wild move down? It could, but Anchor's still pumping at 1.54% right now. And again, we'll see how this candle closes. If it's below the 20, we're going to face sales resistance. We're not creating anything bullish yet, so we'll see how that keeps pumping or moving, right? But you got to keep tracking it, see what kind of divergence we build. We could also get to the point where we felt to drop lower than this previous low, and we just start to consolidate here before we move again, right? That is a possibility. Yeah, that's it for Anchor. Let's keep rolling. And something about DOT, I remember, but need to pay the way, right? Okay, now. Dollar pulling back with yeah, I already read that one. Sorry guys, I'm going through the stuff, right? Madison, thank you very much for the kind donation.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, Madison, thank you
very much.
Polka dots, yeah, it was DOT. So let's go check out DOT. Something happened. We probably had something bearish, and probably said we could push through. If we did, it was gonna be good. Which is what you just reminded me of. So I got to go back and look at it. Since it's not a coin that I'm holding actively or trading actively, I'm still waiting to see, right? So we are going higher. We're hitting that 20. We're struggling with it. After we're getting a bounce of this 382. So getting above that 20 gets us to go to a 50% retrace, and that's going to be at $29.34. Right now at $27.28. But again, it's still below 20. We need to close above that 20 for us to go bullish. So 35 minutes to go, right? Nothing bearish going on. Neutral at 43.43. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. Let's see what we have here, man. Bullish divergence. So push through this divergence. We're going higher. Again, got rid of this, right? So we got rid of divergence. Bearish divergence not coming to play. Again, bullish. Indicators seem to be taking over a bit. We're going higher than the previous high, and also here going higher than this previous high. So it seems that we are breaking the down sloping pattern, and that could get us to where we start a new uptrend. We got to keep on looking how this uptrend is going to build. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's been a while. This is my new streaming time. No, I just had to jump in right now. Neutral. Bought at 67.10. Nothing else bearish happening here. So let's go to that 1-hour chart. The 1 hour, we probably are still creating bearish divergence, but we'll see here in a second. Look at this high. Ooh, we went slightly higher. 0.12. 0.12. All right, that works. We're making weak bearish divergence. With that, the possibility for a movement down. Now we're moving down. No, we're still pumping more. Now we've tracked to there, and this would track here to here short term. We are creating strong bearish divergence, and with that, the possibility for a drop to happen. Now we are starting to drop. We're going to go for that 20 moving average. That will be a very likely target for this move. That will be at 26.87. We don't have to drop more right now, but what I would be looking for would be consolidation happen. Right, so we're rallying. We could get a small pause here and start to consolidate before we continue or seem to move back up. That will be extremely healthy. We could be doing something like this, right? We're going down for 2 candles, hit that 20 on the next candle, and pump. That'll be beautiful for this project. So again, nothing wrong with DOT, right? So let's keep rolling here. Everything looking real smooth on ADAP. Yeah, to build project, we're doing good. Okay, cool. All right. Corrupt Doc says you should do bearish in red and bullish in green. Yeah, I could do that. That'll be a good thing. We'll see about that, right? I'll take it into consideration, man. Thank you very much. Right. So Craggery's on. All right, cool. I think we've gone through most of this stuff. All right, awesome. All right, so let's go back to Bitcoin. And now that I've gone through everything that you guys have requested so far, let's get let's go a little bit on a slower pace and see where we're at, right? So let's go here on the daily. Jeez, I just felt like I flew through a lot of coins. And we are almost, but slightly above that 20 moving average, right? How do we know? Well, it's easy. We read the chart. It says Bollinger Bands, and here it's going to say 20 moving average. Here's a 20 moving average. So it says 50, So when I go here to the end, they'll tell me 48,725, and we can see that we're at 40,792. So we are less than $100 move, or maybe below at 20, and we're 32 minutes into closing this candle, right? When's the stream changing times? Yes, I said I was going to change times to an hour earlier. Try to go for an 8 p.m. time slot. Probably starting the next year. That'll be the best bet right now. I've been traveling a lot, and I don't want to be, missing a lot of streams and then shifting times and having all these things going on at the same time. So hopefully starting the next year, January 1st, we might be going in at 8 p.m. Central, right? So that's probably when. But we'll let you know ahead of time. We're not doing bad. A lot of people have been in here so far, man. Thank you all for being here and being part of this awesome crypto community. Again, if you enjoy the content we build here or reproduce here, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? Join us on Discord. Post everywhere that we go live. Right, so again, Bitcoin key that we close above the 20 moving average. Right now we're still moving, we're trying to move below the 20 moving average. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all because that means we're gonna open tomorrow at that 20 moving average. We still might open below us, but you know, it's still telling us that we're not ready to move away from it. And all I want to know is, are we gonna move away from this area? So let's go look at the projects that are doing great. XRP was not doing that bad, so we're gonna go check it. I think it was doing okay today. Yeah, XRP almost 1% to the upside. Again, at some point in time, I was doing a little bit better. And XRP is really giving me that hooking motion, right? That you get with the bear trap sometimes. Yes, we're getting that nice ball formation, that Shenshin motion. But man, if this executes as a bear trap, looking for moving down, would not love to see that. I would not love to see that, man. Bearish divergence in sideways motion. Should have been moving down, but we're in sideways. That tells me at least the market is feeling a little bit bullish, right? Why do I have a burger after your name? It's not a burger. It says I can't remember what that says. I gotta look it up. It's one of her emotes that we have here at for the months. Not for the months, for the subs. If you want to pay the monthly subscription. I think it says scared money don't make money or something like that. I'm not sure why you have a burger next to your name. If that's how you got baptized. Imagine that. You go to the register, it's like, what are we gonna call your name? What are you gonna call your child? Craig, then put a burger emote next to his name. And then that's it, right? So yeah. Now you have, when you go anywhere, you have to like tell them, like, you gotta put a burger emote next to my name, man. There's a burger next to my name. My parents registered me with a burger next to my name. That'll be freaking hilarious, dude. If you actually had a burger next to your name. Oh, bro. Damn, here we go. Look, negative, less negative. Going up higher, felt to get higher than the previous high again. Continue to move to the downside, hitting that 20, trying to find support. We'll see how it goes there. Oh man, that'll be hilarious if you had a burger next to your name. Neutral at 55.67. So let's go check out Xlm real quick. Where the Xlm at? Did I lose it? I think I lost my Xlm charts. Here we go. 26.86 cents. Xlm not looking as hot as XRP, right? But again, look, rejecting, right? Still with the down sloping channel. Went up, hit that upper part of the down sloping channel. We drew rejection below the 20, still also pushing back down. It was doing good today, but you know, started to tank. Neutral at 43.34. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. Higher, higher, and higher. Nothing bearish. Neutral at 53.62. This could be the feelings of Bitcoin on the market, right? And then going down to right now. 1-hour chart still coming higher. Bearish divergence strong, so we do have a move or something here. Oh no, damn. We do have something here for this bearish divergence to build. So we'll see. There we go. Strong bearish here, and then also here in the short term, strong bearish. Moving down, hidden bullish coming into play, right? Hidden bullish. With that, we should be looking for some kind of rally here. Hopefully to go up and meet that 20 moving average. That would be a pretty good move. Although we could still drop more and still have this divergence, right? So we could drop to here, still have that divergence. But we'll see how it keeps going for Xlm. So let's keep moving and let's see what else. Some of the projects were doing really good. Shiv was doing really good today. Let's see Shiv real quick. Ooh, Shiv has gone down, man. It has gone down, man. It was doing really good today. At some one time, it was way up here at 0.3 something. What was his number? Highest point, 0.40 and then 3780. Right now, come back down to 0.40 and then 3503. So again, very, very close to that 20, and that is the Bitcoin effect that we're seeing on the market. Neutral at 47.19. Really hope this closes on the green and above the 20 is going to be good. Here again, we're looking for that bearish divergence, pump more, got rid of it here as well. So didn't care about that bearish divergence, right? And we are sitting neutral, 59.82. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. on the 1 hour chart. Look at this. We're going higher. Boom. Here we go. And lower, right? Look at that. Bam. Again, we're just going to anchor from the highest point, and that still makes sense. And here in the short term, we kind of lost it. So I have that strong bearish divergence. Moving us down, hitting the 20, breaking below 20. Not what I want to see. I would have loved for us to hold on to that 20 and then try to bounce from there. Even below 20 just means the 20 moving average is going to become a immediate overhead resistance. But, you know, we're creating some hidden bullish divergence, and that could be something that gives us hope that we could attempt a new rally. Maybe try to get above this previous high here at, you know, whatever we call it at, 0.46 and then 3777, right? The Shiv Army has been posting unironically about Shiv going to $1. Wow, that's crazy. That's probably why it's railing, right? Well, now it's starting to go down. It was doing a lot better today. A lot of projects were doing a lot better today. Look, Ren was also pumping quite a bit. Right now on the daily, it's up 7%. Look at Ren, right? 7%. It was pumping quite a bit more earlier. It was looking really good for Ren. Look at that, 19%, almost 20%. Not bad. And we're between a channel. Look at that. This bottom part, the upper part, hit that upper part of the Bollinger Bands, but still trying to move back up. And although we have not been looking around, there was some kind of bullish divergence building from here to here and from here to here, and getting that nice rally coming in. So again, Ren, also one of the coins that has been doing really good. Again, not going to go into detail because someone has requested it, but, you know, just mentioning it was one of the coins that was doing extremely good today. OMG, right? 6% to the upside, 7% in this here chart. And again, trying to get above that 786 is going to be really important that OMG gets above that area. And again, we're looking at this divergence going here, right? And like we had here, so potential for moving up. It's not going to be bad if we do start to go higher. Bollinger Band starting to squeeze. We might get an explosive move to the upside, right? Let's see, near also 16%, right? 16% was higher earlier. Bearish divergence coming in, pushing us down. We're still trying to recover, so very, very nice move here. After we get above the 20, recovering that to 236. Right now, trying to go to its previous all-time high, closing here at $12 and 35 cents, somewhere around there. So, yeah, not a bad move. Not a bad move, man. A lot of projects doing really, really good. I'm pleased to see all those projects doing great. Let's see what else. Oh, look, Kishu. But that's against Rapid Ethereum, so we're not going to look at Kishu. Jeju, Doge, Elon. So whatever, Rapid Ethereum. I think, who was it? Jeju, Doge, Rapid Ethereum. Who was that? Andrew requested this, right? The other Andrew, CBA Andrew. 31.15% to the upside, not bad. ICX, 17%, right? Also doing pretty good. Look at that, right? We're getting a lot of these bullish candles. But also, like I said, right, it starts to look like that hooking motion that we sometimes get with them bear traps and then drop, right? So we're building the terminal tackle part of the fishing rig, which usually brings us back down. Hopefully that's not what we're doing, man. That would be really sad if we open the year on a drop from a bull trap. That would really, really suck. But anyways, it's a possibility, and I show you why it looks like that. Anyways, 6.70. Right, look at this. Recovering that 236. Not bad here on Hathor. The Mad Hathor. What else is moving with strength? Haka. Try one. All right. So also trying to get above the 20, right? Look at that. Strong. GTC also. Look at that. Trying to get above the 20. Pull back. Insane on this small project. Why did I lose? What? Oh, here we go. For a second there, I lost. Wow, when I was measuring it, it hit the data. That's weird. It's never done that before. 55% to the upside today. That's insane. Right? It opened. That's weird that it did that. Anyways, it opened at $9.82 and went all the way up to $15.15. Not a bad move. Not a bad move. Went up. Ooh, strong. Pretty strong move. So that's it for GTC. Look at the volume also picked up quite a bit. So it was probably making noise today somewhere. FTM, 8% to the upside, right? Again, like I said, a lot of projects doing extremely, extremely good. So I want to see if I can do this. I dropped the pencil. I'm going to try to pick it up without having to bend there. I can't. I'm going to try to reach it up, but yeah, didn't work. Socks are slippery. High to low, positive is positive, and high to low. Nothing here that is bearish. We did create some strong bullish divergence again, getting that action to the upside, trying to get above that 20. Not a bad move. Not a bad move here, right? So again, look, same stuff that's happening with a lot of projects. I'm just gonna draw it here real quick because it's you know, it's an easy draw. But, so Also getting some kind of pullback, but not the strongest pullback, right? Right. So let's go. What is this, man? What else is moving? Elon. Dodge, Elon, Mars. Look at it. Going up a bit, hitting that upper portion of the Bollinger Bands. Getting above the 20. Very, very nice. And yeah, we're going to see where this goes, right? Again, we had the bullish divergence going on low, lower low. It's not bad. I think CBA Andrew also was into this one. Or maybe he was into the other Elon. Elon 1. He was into one of these Elons, but they're both pumping. And they had bullish divergence. So this one also not doing bad, right? It was worth very, very little today. Or a couple days ago. 0.5 zeros. And then 6 zeros. 5 zeros and then 105. And after that, man, it's worth 5 zeros and then 131. So not bad. Not bad on the pumps, right? Yesterday, 13%, today on 11%. Good gains. Good gains here on this project. Elon 1, look at that. Elon 1 had bullish divergence. So bearish divergence broke us down below this area. Trying to reclaim right now. Nothing bullish happening here, but we're trying to reclaim, which is pretty good. I think that's the one Andrew was into. Dot already did. DIA also trying to go for a rally below the 20. Again, a lot of projects really trying to go for a nice rally, but Bitcoin going down and closing below 20 would not be the best sign for the crypto market, right? You know, can be telling us, man, maybe we're a little bit bearish. Adam, 15% to the upside. Look at that. Got above the 20. Got above that 786. Trying to go for his first 100% high. Very close to $29.78. You're going to see how this move keeps on developing. We had the bullish divergence. Getting that nice move to the upside. So very nice here on the Atom, right? You bought a bag of OMG when we tanked. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Congrats on that. Ample, you know, a lot of projects going up a couple percent points. Aave also 11%, right? HNT 10.5%. Let's go back to Bitcoin, see where it's at. Bitcoin, please close above. Please close above that 20 moving average. We are slightly above it, or we're slightly below it, 48,689. So you got 48,720. Remember, guys, what I said today, we could move below, and that would be telling us that it's a big fake breakout. That's why I told you that we needed to get confirmation today that we wanted to break above that 20. We're not there yet. All right, so cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. I guess we're gonna go to the shorter time scale. Let's go to 1 hour. See how we're doing. Hold on. What am I chugging? I'm drinking water, man. I'm drinking Wasser. What is the weirdest thing you've learned? The latest, like, you know, what is the weirdest fact you've learned this week? Let me know on the chat. I'm intrigued. I want to see what the weirdest fact you learned, or the weirdest, yeah, we can call it a fact. What's the weirdest fact you learned this week? Again, I'm really interested. I learned something really weird this week, and it really made a lot of sense afterwards. I was like, oh, duh, how come I never thought about that, right? But I thought it was hilarious afterwards, and I was like, oh, duh, dude, that's so dumb. How come I never seen it that way? Jason says, what's up? Question, do you think Bitcoin had a regular correction from 30,000 where it broke its all-time high? Isn't an irregular correction 3 waves, not the first one, which was 5? What? Jason, dude, I'm not sure I'm getting your answer, but thank you very much for your comment, but thank you very much for being here, man. I haven't seen you in the longest time. The green code from the Matrix movie was a sushi recipe? Ooh, that's pretty good. I didn't know that. Mine's also food related. Go figure, right? You think Bitcoin had a regular correction from 30,000 to where it broke its all-time high? Isn't an irregular correction 3 waves? unlike the first one, which was 5. I'm not sure I get your question, man. So are you talking about Elliott stuff, like Elliott wave? I'm not sure what you're talking about here, Jason, but let me know. Weirdest fact I learned this week was that, you know, well, obviously hamburgers are called hamburgers because they're a Hamburg steak, which came from Hamburg in Germany. But wieners, right, as we call them, or hot dog sausages or wieners, they're not really called wieners. They're written Wiener in German, but it's the W, it's pronounced V as in Vienna, right? So it was a sausage that came from Vienna, actually. So yeah, go figure, right? So that's why that was the weirdest fact I learned this week, that, you know, wieners are actually not said wieners, and they're Vienners, and they're from Vienna. So interesting. A bull run happens in 5 waves. In a regular correction, is 3 waves up to 3 waves down. When it broke 64,000, it went up in 5 waves. Dude, can you send me that on the Discord, man? I'm trying to like figure out what you're telling me to look at here on the chart, and I have a lot of stuff on the charts already, so it's easier if you send it to me and tell me what you want me to look at. So hopefully this rounds off and we start to look at this as a potential. When do we have this, man? So many charts. That's a potential 3 rising valleys, right? So all right, so I'm guessing, or if I'm understanding what you're trying to tell me here, and again, it's a guess because I have really no clue, but I guess you're telling me that this is 1 wave, and then here we made a 2nd wave, and now here we're making a 3rd wave, and it was not 5 waves or something like that, which I'm not sure what we're talking about here. But I think this is what you're telling me happened, and now we're getting a correction to downside, right? But again, if we're looking at this as Elliott wave, sort of, it kind of makes sense that we're also looking for that new 5th spike that would tell us that we're in an uptrend, and it would kind of make sense with the 3 rising valleys that we're looking at. So I'm not sure, Jason, if this is what you're telling me to look at, but again, just trying to, from your comment or whatever I'm trying to read, I guess that's what you want me to look at. I'm not sure, but it's easier if you send it to me on the Discord, and then I can look at it, and you know, we can open it here and see what you're looking at without trying to guess, I guess. All right, cool. Son of Fox, thoughts on Luna? I'm not sure. I haven't been trading Luna, so we can look at it though real quick. Luna at $84, going down 2.70%. Not the hottest, right? Considering the rest of the market is trying to rally, or at least a lot of the alts are trying to rally. But Luna, we're looking at bearish divergence, right? Look at that, boom. Still have it. Bearish divergence strong, moving down, starting to move down on that. Boom, boom. So we are bought at 67.55. Not bad, but we're hitting that 1618 again, facing rejection or resistance where we're supposed to face it. So let's go to that 4-hour chart here real quick. See what we have. We're looking at bearish divergence here as well. We didn't care for it. We pumped more, and guess what? We're still building this bearish divergence. Strong, right? Still high to low. You no longer have it here on the RSI. You just have it against the MACD, and without the possibility for moving down, we're starting to move down, breaking below that 1618. I'm going for that 20 moving average. That's a pretty good area to go for a bounce. Considering that once we hit there, are we? Yeah, I don't think we are, man. Ooh, we are. This is a small break. We might be creating some hidden divergence by the time we hit that 20. So interesting to see. Neutral at 55.53. So let's go to that 1-hour chart and see where we're at. Again, we're looking for bearish divergence. Moves down a bit, not a lot. Rallied even more, right? So on that rally, coming up higher, are we coming lower? That's going to be a key question to answer. This is high, and that is definitely slightly higher. So 40.4051.4069. So slightly higher, definitely. Also higher here. So we didn't have anything bearish for this movement down. That is kind of weird. Usually we find something bearish before we start to move down. So yeah, interesting thing here on Luna. Again, guys, remember, hard cutoff in a couple minutes, but thank you very much for being here. See no Fox, thank you very much for this follow here on Twitch. So bullish divergence being created here on the 1-hour Luna, and that could get us to try to rally a little bit more, I guess. Look at this, right? Strong bullish. strong bullish against the MACD, not against the RSI. Hopefully it gets to rally back up and follow the rest of crypto. So we'll see. We'll see. So let's go back to the corn again. I'm intrigued. I want to see where Bitcoin's going to close this candle for the daily, which is going to happen in like 12 minutes. Remember, super important that we close above the 20. And below 20 basically confirms that we have not broken above that area. We'll be looking for a revisit down here for tomorrow. We'll be looking at a hit here, which is a double support, right? We're going to have that 47,338 and also that downsloping line that comes from this major downsloping channel we're in, that we're breaking out of. Going back down there, finding support and bouncing would be bullish, particularly with the tightness of the Bollinger Bands that we're getting. Going back down there and breaking into the channel, it's not going to be good. All right, so it's going to be, if we do move down below at 20 still, it's going to be key to see where we're going to be at. And it's very likely that tomorrow we open up above that 20, but also by a mere coincidence, not because we're trying to move away from it, but just because the 20 is going to move below us again. We're going to be slightly above it. So again, important to see how we close here in a couple minutes. Fox, you're welcome. So yeah, interesting stuff happening today, guys. Interesting stuff happening on the crypto market. Thank you very much for joining me again. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, you hit the bell, you hit the sub, right? Join us on the Discord. Links pinned at the top of the chat on Twitch has gone out, so you can see it there on the chat, and you can join us there, right? The links that are posted on Twitch on the profile are not good, and we do that on purpose so we don't get bot attacks. How important is the yearly candle? I'm in crypto only for 1 year candle, and it's mind-blowing how much time it's when you watch the whole year. Yeah. Oh, bro. I'll tell you that looking at 1 year, you're gonna, okay. So when you look at things, when you look at the 1 hour chart, right, and you look at something that's happening on the 1 hour chart, particularly when you're doing swing trading, it's gonna take a couple of more hours, or even maybe a day or so to play out. When you're looking at the 4 hour chart, you're looking at the next couple 4 hour candles to the next couple days to play out. So when you're looking at the daily, you're looking at the next couple days to about a week, maybe even 2 weeks to play out. When you're looking at the weekly, you're looking at the next couple months for it to play out, right? When you're looking at the monthly, you're looking at the next couple of months for it to play out to a year. And when you're looking at the yearly, man, you're really looking like way out there, man, right? When you look at the yearly, you're looking at the next couple of years for it to play out, right? So not even 2 or 3 years. You're looking like 5 years, right? Sometimes it takes a couple of candles for us to build something and get something going. So I would not be looking at the 1 year candle for a trade here unless you're willing to look at it for the longest term ever and try to project the next 10 years. Then yeah, it might make sense, but I would not be looking at anything on a yearly basis, right? Carlo says 1 day in crypto is 1 week in traditional markets. Yeah, you've been trading for a lot longer. If we pass it into like, so you're basically what Carlo was saying is like being in crypto is like living in dog years, I guess, as we can sum it up as. So HNT, man, HNT trying to go higher. I'm pleased with it. I like this track. So let's go on to a more exciting time scale here. We have 7 minutes to go. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. So while the 1 minute chart is in play, I'm going to start saying this, guys. I'm not going to sign off yet, but I'm going to start saying it. That way when I have to do the hard cutoff, it'll just be a quicker sign off. Remember that if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Talk about crypto to your friends, your family, and your coworkers. Let them know that we are here. This is So Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. It's always a pleasure being here with you guys tonight, every day, and especially today. So I'm sorry about coming in super early. I really wish didn't have to come in at an earlier time and just be at a regular scheduled time. But I have to be somewhere around 6:30, so I'm not going to be able to be here later on. So with that being said, tomorrow should be a regular stream. Friday, it's going to be at an awkward time. I'm not sure. Be tuned to YouTube notifications, Twitter notifications, and the Discord. I'll post when I go live. I usually do. But again, Friday for Christmas Eve, I'm not going to be able to give you a precise time. It's just going to be whenever I find a break from, roasting the turkey and doing whatever else gonna have to be doing that day. So with that in mind, just safe trading. I will see you guys. If you catch a stream, I will be wishing you that day a very happy Christmas. And we can keep on looking at charts, right? But also remember, all the information that we're providing here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. You should not trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. However accurate our calls are, or inaccurate sometimes, because we are inaccurate sometimes, and that is a reality. Sometimes we're accurate, sometimes we're off. It is normal. It's part of trading. No one's 100%. No one's right 100% of the time, and no one's always 100% of the time winning. We'll take hits. We'll take losses when trading. We'll take we'll make profits. You just have to be more profitable than the money that you lose. Merry Christmas. Fine to see you in time, man. Thank you very much, man. Craig, you can also have an awesome Christmas. I hope you have a Merry Christmas as well. And you spend it with your family or loved ones or someone that is of importance to you. So, anyways, where are we at here? 48,666. 48,719. Ooh, we're trying to regain that 20. Man, is the fight of the century. The fight for the 20-moving average. You'll be going... Thanks for timing. Have a nice holidays. Oh, thank you very much, Rastamage. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'll be here tomorrow. Then I'll be here also on Friday. So if you want to stop by on Friday, I'll be here for a bit. Jason says there's a lot of coins that are going to get washed out in the coming years. I agree. I agree. A lot of projects are going to go underwater, man. Right? Not all the projects are going to survive, man. It's just like this space, right? Like the .com, like the brick and mortar shops, like restaurants, like anything that has to. There's always gonna be some that close. There's some gonna be some that make it, right? And that is just the way it goes, right? Not all the products are gonna make it. Just like not all restaurants that open make it. Not like all businesses that open make it. So if you look at statistics, how many businesses actually fail on a year-to-year basis, you're gonna be surprised. See how many businesses opened and failed within a year of opening. And it could be attributed to a whole bunch of factors, right? Planning, strategy, maybe it's not the right time to open that market. Maybe it was a bad year in the market. Maybe they didn't have the right plan or the right vision or the right direction for their company, etc. But all those things do affect it, right? Anyways, you watch out to make a healthy space for crypto. Yeah. I agree. Like, if you imagine and you think about it, and we can do this quick here exercise. If you look at Bitcoin and how much of market cap it is, it's 919. We're below a trillion, by the way. We dropped below a trillion on December the 4th. We just haven't been calling that. Also below 20 here on market cap for Bitcoin. But if you look at Bitcoin and it being 919 billion, and then you look at market cap for alts at 1.35 trillion, imagine that this was adding to Bitcoin. Bitcoin would definitely be worth a little bit more than double its current value, right? If that 1.35 trillion was into Bitcoin. So we'll be looking maybe at like, 80,000, 90,000, $100,000 Bitcoin, right? That is defaults. Monies that didn't exist, and all that money was just flowing straight into Bitcoin. Yeah. Yeah. Carthigo says, I consider Bitcoin generational wealth. Interesting, Carthigo. Because that he'll be doing taking profits and putting into physical gold and silver. Interesting. It's good to be diversified. Nothing against gold and silver. All right, so let's do look at something real quick here. We have 2 minutes, and what I want to do is look at the DXY here real quick. See how the dollar index is doing. So dollar at 96.21. Yeah, it's moving sideways, dropping a bit today. So not the worst, but we're looking at this in the weekly. We were getting that nice move. We're creating bearish divergence, which I think we still have, and we're still tracking onto. So yeah, bearish divergence might move us down. We are sold at 66.78. Not bad. Not a bad move, man. Let's back to Bitcoin and let's see where we're at. So we're about to close here in Bitcoin on the daily. Let's go to the Bitcoin daily. 1 hour. 1,034,000, man. It's not looking super hot, right? 48,600. Looks as though we're gonna close below the 20 moving average. I know. I said yesterday, guys, watch out, right? You gotta watch out. Gotta wait. Tell you I'm not getting the super confident feel in the market. Also did good, but also is looking like a bear trap. So yeah, I'll be taking it a day at a time, right? Taking it a day at a time, man. That's what we should be doing here on crypto. Cool stuff happening. It's the coolest stuff happening here in the crypto world, man. 54 seconds. Let's go to the daily. Let's look at the close happening here in the daily. Hello. Where are we at? Where are we gonna be at, mate? Warrior. Look at it. We are below target. We're below 20. Kind of sucks though that we're below 20. I really wanted the Bitcoin to close above that 20. Felt today that we're gonna get a close above that 20. It just sucks that we aren't. So 23. It's a good day for crypto. A lot of alts went up. Just watch out. I'm worried. After Christmas, we might get a crash. If it's not going to be bad, we would have to do that analysis probably tomorrow. See how many times we've crashed after Christmas. But it feels that after every major holiday, not just for the US, but in the world, we do get some kind of drops going on here. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe people are going to get money for Christmas and they're going to put it into crypto. Oh, a new candle. Below the 20 closing. But look at that. What I said was going to happen, right? We're opening above the 20, but not because we broke above it. Because it just happens that we're opening next to it and the 20 is moving below us. It just kind of sucks. It is what it is. Guys, I'm going to have to sign off. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Again, if you enjoyed the content, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, join us on Discord. Links have gone out. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Regular time frame. Until then.